Oh man. Well, we are live and we are also out of the FA Cup. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Fox to Fox Reports. And this post match review, I predicted 2-1, but I did not predict the other way around. Can't explain it anymore. Piss off. Piss off. How are we going to approach this match knowing that this is the only clear opportunity of perhaps dreaming of going to Europa League, playing European football next season? But now we go into this match with a squad that should be winning. It doesn't matter how many players are rotated. We're playing a championship side. And not to talk low on Blackburn because they deserve to win. As much as I hate to say it, they have deserved to qualify into the next round. They played well. It's a football match. You score goals. That's how you win, and that's how you proceed. Stoppage time, wasted time. That is what they had to do, and that is what they did. They wasted time in stoppage time and proceeded, and we just left with this hope, this tease of perhaps getting something out of the match, but we did not. No, horrible, horrible. If we're going to lose against Blackburn, then let's lose by scoring no goals. Let's not, come in very late on, too late on, with Clichy coming on, scoring a goal and then giving us hope. No, never. Never, never, never. That should not happen. If we come to lose, then let's lose by scoring no goals. No, because we don't like that tease. We don't want to, finish a game saying that we had a chance, but we reacted too late on. Doesn't cut it. Doesn't cut it. So going into the current stats on SofaScore and just going with the lineup, like I said, these players that are starting should not be struggling against a side like Blackburn Rovers playing in the championship. Doesn't matter the fact that they are in fourth place, currently fighting for promotion to the Premier League, but we are a Premier League side. Doesn't matter where we are, currently in 14th place. We need to be winning on paper. We are the stronger team. And like I said before, I'm not talking low on Blackburn Rovers. Credit to them. They deserve it. They're off into the next round. Going off the formation, we cannot have Vardy playing up top alone. We have to go with two strikers up top. The fact that there's no Madison means that there's no creativity, there's no creation opportunities for the lone striker, which is why we have to go with two strikers up top. And that's what we did so late on by putting Clichy and Nacho and having him come right behind Jamie Vardy. Players that just looked horrible, embarrassing, and beginning to question on whether they should be part of this club. That is right here the lowest ranking performance this game, Luke Thomas. How many more seasons does he need to have to prove that he deserves to be in this team? I don't know, because he just hasn't been improving. He sat out the majority of the time for the last four matches. Christensen, coming on this January, has just done so much more better within a short amount of time, proved so many opportunities, and just showed how he is 10 times better than Luke Thomas. Now, the fact that Luke Thomas took a break, coming back onto what is a championship side, still struggled. Now that questions whether he should be still playing for this team. Do we, invest the time to have him be loaned out and then come back, later in the future? I don't think so. I don't know. He's not at that age anymore where he's 19. He's not, there's no time where I think we should be giving him to go out, improve, and come back. No, we have Christensen, we have James Justin, and honestly, let's figure out on finding someone else. But I think based off this performance, based off the fact that it's Blackburn Rovers championship side, Luke Thomas, at this point does not cut it anymore on, for this team. Doesn't, not anymore. I like Luke Thomas. I like players that come from the academy, but it's getting to a point where I'm sorry, it's not cutting anymore. You have to go. Daniel Amartey, a player where at times I will admit I did say that, he is great. He has his moments, but this has dragged on. The fact that he is giving away easy balls, making the most idiotic mistakes, and still keep on doing it. I'm sorry, but there's also that point where you can't continue anymore. You have to go. You have to go. I no longer would want to see him play in that back line because it's a very risky, easy opportunity for that position to have a freebie and have it go and have a shot on goal, which, partook in that first goal. Ricardo Pereira, surprisingly, I guess, based off the defense, didn't do as much. I'm surprised Amartey had a higher rating than, Ricardo Pereira and fast. Because Pereira coming back from a long-term injury and then coming into this match and performing much better than most players says something. Luckily, he's ended the game off with no injury. Every game coming on now, I hope that he doesn't get any injuries or a knock or nothing. I hope, But so far, so good from Ricardo Pereira. First game back, I expect it to be much more improvement, as the games go on and however, many games he plays. Another player, Tete. Still nothing against a championship side. I'm repeating this. Championship side, we should be dominating. We should be performing. We shouldn't be struggling in just maintaining our stance on the pitch. Tete, the match against Aston Villa, so many expectations, high expectations from that match, played well, but since then has not done anything. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. The fact that we played Tottenham, we played Man U, we played Arsenal. Okay, big club teams. All right, we'll give him a break. But the fact that it's a championship side, you still aren't doing anything. All of these things, abilities that we know he can do, he cannot. He hasn't done. Now, there are some attributes, negative attributes from Tete that I've seen, and the fact that he always or easily falls down, tries to call a foul, doesn't get that call, or he doesn't come back and defend, and just very weak when it comes to botting out and protecting the ball. As much as he can be a positive impact in the attack, defensively, in his position, in the fact that we're playing in the Premier League English football, you need to have much more abilities, and that is not just to not only be great in the attack, but also be great in the defense and come back and, get your ball and create your own play, just like Lookman did. So far from the transfers that we had for right winger, it is, of course, Mahrez, our number one right winger that we've, graciously had. And then comes Lookman. Lookman is the next person in line after Mahrez, who has been very, very effective. And then you would think it'd be Tete. But no, based off these past 5 matches, given the fact from our previous right-wing transfers, it's been Under, who I believe, and he wasn't great for the team, as we later saw in the season. Under had much more effectivity within a short amount of time from coming into this club and causing an impact. Tete, all we know right now is that he can dribble, but when it comes to having someone to defend him who's strong, he's kind of useless. But of course, let me know what you guys think. Leave it all in the comment section below. And of course, if you have not done so already, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. But yes, pretty much this whole stream is a big, big rant on the players and just a big, big dose of reality, seeing what exactly is going on with this club and how do we move forward. And one thing is that I just figured out was the fact that Blackburn played West Brom, I think, this month, and Albrighton was playing, and he had a higher rating than Tete. I wonder what Albrighton is thinking about this match. He probably did see this match and was like, I probably could have played better than Tete. And Albrighton's what, like 34, 35? Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but we have to see exactly what is it that we have to work on moving forward, because we do have now a tough match, a match that we have to win, and that is against Southampton. So going into the schedule for next week, highlights already out. Don't want to see those highlights because I saw the whole match. We have Southampton at 12:30 this coming Saturday Eastern time, which is my time. I think 4 or 5 hours behind the UK time. So yeah, Southampton, they play tomorrow, I believe, against. I want to say. Give me 1 second. Who they play tomorrow? They play Brentford. No, not Brentford. They play Grimsby Town. So yeah, they still have a chance of qualifying for Europe, even though they're in last place. We'll see. Definitely watch that match to see what we're working with coming forth Saturday. But yeah, based off these 3 matches, Blackburn, Arsenal, Man U, not going with any high confidence into this coming match on Saturday. Any positives to take from this match against Blackburn Rovers? The fact that Iheanacho can't be on the bench. Came on, caused a great impact. Also, the fact that it came with 2 strikers when Iheanacho came on. When Iheanacho came on, it was 2 strikers. Vardy a little bit more in front of Iheanacho, but having that support up top without Maddison is what we need to do. Now, besides that, Luke Thomas, don't want to see him anymore this season. I think he had his chance against Blackburn Rovers, didn't do anything. Tete, we've invested in him, so let's see what he does. He needs to play, I guess. And of course, the back line, apart from having Christensen there, fast, Suter, and frankly, I would put Ricardo Pereira again. See what he does, with his second game, if he were to start against Southampton. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say from this post-match review against Blackburn Rovers, and just looking more so into what we expect coming forth, the summer transfer window. Maddison, 9.9% chance out of 10 that he will be leaving this summer. I will be completely surprised if he stays, but I keep saying it, we have to already start looking for a replacement this summer for Maddison. We cannot go on like this without Maddison, because there's nothing created in the midfield without Maddison. Nothing. But yeah, that's something to think about. That's all I have for this post-match review against Blackburn Rovers. We are out. European dream is gone. Focus on the Premier League now, and then just try to see how we can manage to stay where we are, if not go higher in the league. But yeah, anything you guys have to say, leave it all in the comments below. And of course, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time for the pre-match review that will be for Saturday's match against Southampton. All right, take care.